Hi everyone, this is Selina. Welcome back to one of my videos. I hope you're well. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name's Selina and I release crochet tutorials and free patterns. And today I'm bringing to you this beautiful little headscarf bandana. It's so pretty, it's so feminine. As you can see, it features a very simple yet stunning stitch. And so for this project, the free pattern is as always available on my blog selinavernie.com. The link will be in the description box. So for this project, I used this yarn, which is called Drops Paris, and it's 100% cotton and it's color 20, and it is considered a medium 5 Aran weight yarn, and it's really lovely. It comes in 50-gram balls. I will be listing all of the materials in the description box, so don't worry. I also used a 5.5mm crochet hook, a tapestry needle and a pair of scissors. I will be speaking in US terms with British terms in brackets. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And without further ado, I'm just going to jump into the tutorial. Okay, so to begin this tutorial, just take your yarn. I'm using a generic yarn for the purpose of the beginning of this tutorial. Pop your hook through like this and tighten, and now we are chaining 4. So 1, 2, 3 and 4, and once you've chained 4, you will be slip stitching to the first chain on your hook, on the first chain that you made. So just go ahead and slip stitch to form a circle, and we will be working our stitches within this circle. So now we are chaining 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and this first chain 4 counts as a double crochet and chain 1. So now what we are going to be doing is placing 3 double crochets within this center. So to create your double crochet, wrap your yarn around your hook, go directly into the center. I am going to be fastening in my loose end as I go. Pull up a loop so you have 3 loops on your hook. Take your yarn and pull through 2 loops, take your yarn and pull through 2 loops, and that creates a double crochet. Now place 2 more double crochets within this circle so that you have 3 in total, and this is what we have. Chain 2, 1 and 2, and go ahead and place another 3 double crochets within this center. So 1, 2 and 3. So there we go. As you can see, like I said, I'm sewing in my loose end as I go. So this is what we have for now. And to finish off this row, chain 1 and place 1 last double crochet within the center like this. And this is row 1. So now as chain 4, so 1, 2, 3 and 4, turn your work, and this chain 4 counts as a double crochet in chain 1. And now we are going to be placing 3 double crochets within this space. So 1, 2, 3, chain 1, and go directly into the next space, which is also the center space, and place 3 double crochets in that space. So 1, 2, 3, chain 2, 1 and 2, and place another 3 double crochets in this space like so. So this is what we have. Now chain 1 once again and go directly into the next space with 3 double crochets. 1, 2 and 3. And now to finish off this row, chain 1 and place 1 last double crochet inside this last space, and this is what we have for row 2. And now we are simply going to be repeating row 2 over and over again. So chain 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4, turn your work. As always, this counts as a double crochet in chain 1, and go directly into the space here with 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, chain 1, place 3 double crochets in the next space. So 1, 2 and 3, chain 1, and go directly into the next space, which is also the center. And in the center we always place 3 double crochets. So 1, 2, 3, chain 2, 1 and 2, and place another 3 double crochets inside this center. So 2 and 3, chain 1, go into the next space with 3 double crochets. 1, 2 and 3, chain 1, and go into the next and last space with 3 double crochets as always. Chain 1 and 1 last double crochet to finish off this row. And this is what we have. So as you can see, this pattern is growing. So just repeat row 2. I've just showed you row 3. So for row 4, just repeat this row. Okay, so continue this 1 row repeat until you have 11 rows in total. So I've got 11 rows, as you can see. And now that we have 11 rows, we are going to be crocheting each hair tie on each side and also the edging. So to begin, we are going to be crocheting our first hair tie. And to do this, we are going to be chaining 35. So chain 35, 1, 2, 3. So I've chained 35, as you can see. And so now what we will be doing is slip stitching through these chains. So let me just show you. So we are going to be skipping the first chain and going into the next with a slip stitch. So just pop your hook directly through the chain, pull the loop through and pull through like this. Now go into the next chain, pull a loop through and then another loop through, and just slip stitch through each and every chain across until you reach the end of this chain. Okay, so we finished slip stitching And now we are going to be slip stitching through the project. So just go through any stitch just to secure this like that. And now we are going to be crocheting our edging on the V side. Okay, so to begin, we will be placing single crochets. So go directly through the stitch, pull up a loop. You have 2 loops on your hook. Take your yarn and pull through 2 loops, like so. Now go into the next stitch with a single crochet. And go into each and every stitch across with a single crochet until you reach the top of the V, and then I'll get back to you. Okay, so once you've reached the V part here, you will be placing 2 single crochets inside the V directly. So you've placed 2 single crochets into this, and now just go ahead and place your single crochets all across the second side, and then once you reach the end of this side, I'll get back to you. Okay, so we've reached the bottom. I am going to add 1 single crochet here just to make it nice and symmetrical. And now what we are going to be doing is crocheting the second tie. So chain 35, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this is what we have. So skip the first chain and go into the second with a slip stitch like so, and just slip stitch through every single chain until you reach the end of the chain. Okay, so now we are going to be slip stitching through the actual project to secure this tie, and let me just fasten off like this and pull through like so, and this is what we have. So I love this project. I am going to be fastening in the loose ends. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye bye.